There is just an awfully lot of wind today, so we gotta move our spot today. We got ourselves a rocket stove. It is a little wood burning stove. You can put in sticks and you can feed the sticks to this hole, and a good fire comes out which you can cook a meal on. And today we're going to try to make a chicken soup. So I just moved my stove to a place where we're out of the wind, and the first thing we got to do is gather some sticks together to get a fire going. Alright, we got some wood gathered. We don't need a whole lot to get a fire going. We got a cup of tea, and let's start a fire. Using the old cotton ball trick with a little petroleum jelly on there, and stuff some paper in there, and let's get some matches going and light her up. Should go pretty fast. Most wood is pretty dry, and I'll bring it back in a second. I just want to say that I'm thankful for what the Lord has given us, saving our soul, and many blessings He's given us. So, as we start this fire, I'll start out with that. Let me turn this camera around, and as you can see, we got a fire going. The idea is that it's kind of like a chimney effect. Okay, and then the idea is when this fire starts roaring pretty good, we just continue to feed the sticks to the hole there, and we just keep pushing out in those sticks like that, feeding it. We're gonna feed the beast. And when these sticks on top are pretty much in there, we can get our pan and start boiling some water. And I know a lot of things are rough for a lot of people out there with their food and SNAP benefits, and so our prayers go out to those people, and just that they might find ways to feed their families. So what is a rocket stove? It's just a very efficient wood fuel burning device. If you go on the internet with the descriptions, there are some other videos you can find online of people using just ordinary cans to make a small rocket stove in there. We got this one from Amazon just to try out and have some fun with. Okay, so we're gonna get our pan with some water and see if we can bring it to a boil and then add our ingredients to it. Just cause a warning, don't do this inside. Make sure your surroundings are safe. Don't leave any gas canisters or any stuff that can explode or whatever beside it. So, you know, you're dealing with fire, and an open fire is always dangerous. Okay, there's our fire. Put the pan on. There's a little bit of water in there. Only bad thing is with the fire stoves, you get a black soot on the outside of the pans, so you may want to have a couple pans you just want to use for the wood stove and keep them separate from the stove you want to use inside. And the most difficult of anything is to watch water boil. Good thing is not a lot of water in there, so it shouldn't take too long. What do you want? Alright. You like some chicken soup too, right? It's almost there. So we'll get the rest of our ingredients and start cooking. Alright, we got a roaring boil. So let's start throwing some chicken in there. I think it was this one. Yep. Nope. Okay. One-handed. I'll throw my spices in there. And give it a stir. And bring that to a boil, and then we'll add the vegetables in there and the noodles. And then we're done. But without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Alright, looks like the chicken is about done. We're gonna add our veggies to it. And they're also cut up small, so it shouldn't be too long. Get out of there. And I'm gonna throw some noodles in there. Yep. Give it a stir. And boil that for a while. So there's not really a knob to turn the fire lower or higher. So you kind of do that with the amount of wood you feed in there. The more wood you feed in there, the higher the fire. If you do a little less wood, the fire goes down. So you gotta kind of keep an eye on that. Very relaxing. Sometimes you just have to take a step back from life. Things get kind of hectic, and just turn off social medias and turn off your phones and television, and just go outside. Just go to your happy place, and if it's in a book or outside or whatever that place is. Most important in your life is that you find the Lord. Find that sweet salvation that only he can give you. I tell you what, I'm a little bit in a corner here, but it smells pretty good. Can't wait to try it. Okay, it looks like it's about done. Try carrot. Okay. Well, can't turn the fire off, stove off, so gonna let it burn out and hold the pan inside and have us some chicken soup. Well, hey, are you ready to try some soup?
Sure, sounds good.
All right. All one-handed, baby. Chicken soup made from cooking on the rocket stove.
It's hot.
Supposed to be hot.
Tastes good.
Tastes like chicken soup.
Well, yeah.
All right. Oh, my fingers in there. Let's give it a try. Chicken soup on a rocket stove. What else you want? All right. See you next time. Bye.